A very quick update here on nat gas, coal and crude oil, starting with natural gas. So what do we have right here? A nice pin bar out of this double bottom pattern, rejected from this zone. We did not get a head and shoulder pattern, but instead we get a double bottom pattern as explained in my yesterday's video. Now, like I explained last week, when we had a stop loss hit right here, the price did push up, it pushed down and hit my stop loss, and I've said that every time I see this condition I will enter my trade. Doesn't matter if it hit my stop loss 1, 2, 3 or 4 times, but I know in a large sample size it is my proven tested strategy. So that is one of the conditions. We get another double bottom right here, and with that it did hit our target. So let me quickly show you what I've said in my last video so that you understand the entries and condition and what to expect next from here. Be personally looking for my entry condition now with maybe a red and a green candle, because we already have this big red candle, so I'm not expecting a big green candle here. If that happens, then I enter with a 50% retracement. So I'm expecting a possible red and green candle. Wick can close below this rejection zone, but I don't want to see a candle close below. So keep an eye here. Once we have a rejection and with a bullish engulfer or with a pin bar, all we need to see a bullish signal, a reason to enter. The very price action tells us that price wants to push up. If no reason, then we are not going to enter this trade. Nice one. So we did have our condition meets and right here with this entry confirmation. Now, I have not sent this as a trade alert, but I do have a member who are in touch with me on Instagram, and I've already confirmed that we have an entry confirmation with stops and target. Now, if you are my priority member, it is a part of your membership, which is priority DMs. Now, the benefit of that is once you see my video, that is why it is very important. If you want to learn trading, you need to watch every single video, and with that the entries will make sense to you, because through these videos and through these trade alerts and these major zones you can able to get a good idea of a valid condition. Because we're not a full MMTA course members, you don't know the exact rules. That is why I ask you to text me and double check before you take an entry. That is why you need to watch the videos, you need to understand the condition, and once you see a condition you can say, Umar, is it a valid condition or not? And in that case I will say it is a valid or not a valid condition. In this case it was a valid condition. As you can see, I've informed the members who are in touch with me. That is how you will learn out of this group. If you just follow me in this group just for trade alerts, then trust me, it is not a good idea. We took 2 trades this week, both of them hit a stop loss. Those are not only the 2 trades I personally take. I have the other strategies which I take for my personal trading, and we have the other rules for that. That is why I want to keep things simple in the priority group. With that, we have this condition right here. I've informed the members. These members texted me if we have a valid pattern or not, and then I've confirmed that it was a valid, and ATR, as you can see, was 7 and target has been hit. So I took this trade here on my platform because I have an account with Oanda. As you can see, the 7 ATR target has been hit, and with this double bottom completion with this green candle, and I've entered this trade right here. Similar for gold. As you can see, I'm going to go through the gold analysis very shortly. This was a trade I've also informed members that we have a possible entry condition. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and maybe double check your entries with me if you have any doubts or confusions. Now, if you follow me in priority group, you know that I use 2 targets for commodity. First target has been hit and the second target is a little bit above, and I keep my stop loss a little bit below the rejection zone in case the market pushed down with some sort of news events. In that case, I have a protection of this double bottom rejection area. In that case, the take profit 1 has been hit right here, and I've exited my trade. I did not want to keep my positions open, because when you are trading in this area of value, all you want to see a bounce that is enough to hit your target before the price can likely push down and continue to push down in a trend if the price did not want to continue a trend upside. Now, looking at this downtrend for a while, price is making new lows. That is why I exited my trade. If the price were in a very good uptrend, in that case I would have managed my trade, but as you can see, we are taking a counter trade. That is why I just exited my trade and did not want to continue. The next condition will be, as you can see, the price is resisting 50 and 20 EMA and is not breaking and closing above 50 and 20 EMA. It did try it few times, 1, 2, 3, but it did not break and close above 50 EMA. Now at this point, as I'm not in the trade, I will wait for the next condition, which will be break and close above 50 EMA. Only then I will look for my next buying opportunity. At this point, I will wait for the condition. ATR keeps you with the volatility of the market, and as you can see, the price did push down after hitting 7 points, and same goes with the gold. Exact $13 push up and fall massively. So ATR tells me that this is how much I will likely to push up, and that is exactly has happened. Now price can still push up. I'm still bullish for natural gas. I'm not taking and looking for any sort of sell conditions or sell trades at this point unless and until we have a break and close below this previous low. Now if you are managing your trade and still in this trade, then it will be better if you just want to keep your stop loss below this rejection zone, and if you want to manage it, the target will be 2 ATR at least. Once I have a break and close above 50 EMA with a good momentum, and then I will start to look for my next buying opportunities. Again, not selling until broken below this previous low, actually this previous low right here. Still bullish, still wait for a good condition. I'm still expecting a price to push up from here. So I hope it all makes sense. Any confusion, you can DM me on Instagram. Let's check gold. Right here, like I said in my yesterday's video, if you remember, we have a massive push up, and then I've said that we can expect a pullback followed by an engulfing pattern. Let me show you what I've said in my last video so that it can make all sense to you and you can learn the entry patterns. We might get a pullback of few red candles and then possible bullish engulfer for another long trade. So nice one. So what do we have? Price did pushed up, pullback, engulfer. ATR of this candle is $13, right? And as you can see, the price did pushed up $13 and immediately falls. From here we have a target hit, and there is no point to hang on with the trade, especially for the gold. I don't hang on with my trades. $13 is a very good target for gold. Right here, target has been hit. Now at this point, the next move I'm expecting out of gold is a fall to 20 EMA and then possible push up if we have a bullish condition here, or a fall to 50 EMA and then a possible push up. So these are the two EMAs I'm looking for a possible bounce out of. Once I see a condition, I will still look for my buy trades. Selling only once the price hit this level of major resistance mentioned yesterday, 1950.37 goes up to 1980.14, a major area from where I'm going to enter my sell trade aggressively, because this is a very good zone to enter my trade. But you can also enter in a less aggressive way, which is double tops if you are a less aggressive trader. So keep an eye here, selling zone here, buy condition from 20 or 50 EMA. Let's check crude oil. Not one of my favorite commodity to trade, and price did push down. As you can see, we did have a condition here, a nice condition, but price falls, and that would be a stop loss hit. Now at this point, price is about to hit the next major area of value. Now I trade on Oanda, and I have a zone set on Oanda just in case. Just want to show you here, right here on Oanda, it is now in a level of major resistance. If you look back in the past, a zone from where the price did pushed up massively right here recently with this perfect entry pattern engulfer, and price did pushed up from here, from here. So this is the major zone I'm looking at, but on currency.com a zone is bit below. But looking at the fact the price is in a major area on Oanda, we can still expect a push up from here. As you can see, it is not very too far, but in case we have pushed down, this is a zone from where we can expect a push up. But if I get a bullish engulfer here, a bullish reason to enter, that would be also good place to enter, and target will be 1 ATR. So price is in a good zone. As you can see, just look back right here, the price did pushed up from here. Let's push the zone a little bit above. I don't normally do that because once I have my zone set, I keep it as it is. But looking at the fact the price did hit the zone on Oanda, that is why I pushed a zone, and we have a rejection here. So once we have a condition like bullish engulfer or a nice pin bar, we are good to go long from here. So the zone again, in case you want to readjust it, 65.84 goes down to 61.65 from where we are looking for our buy conditions. So that is it for commodities, guys. Any questions, any confusion, you can always DM me on Instagram. I get back to ASAP. Hope you trade green the rest of the week. See you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.